undone by one.
One person who had brains, bravery, and integrity unraveled a huge political corruption scheme. Tomorrow, a federal judge will sentence Manny Aragon, the once undisputed boss of the state Senate, for his role in a multi-million-dollar theft from New Mexico taxpayers. Just about everyone has heard of Manny Aragon, but hardly anyone has heard of the hero who brought him down. Here's News 13 investigative reporter Larry Barker.
What was the break in this case? What led the FBI to this investigation?
Well, 2 words, Judy Wagner.
You've probably never heard the name Judy Wagner. She's a Manzano High School graduate, an accountant, a mom. But to high-level federal investigators, Judy Wagner is nothing short of a real-life hero. Judy Wagner's role in the biggest public corruption case in New Mexico history has been a tightly held secret. It is only now that her compelling story can finally be told.
She was the single most indispensable person in the drama that became the Metro Court case.
It was a bribery and kickback scheme hatched in a legislative back room 11 years ago. Then Metro Court Administrator Toby Martinez conspired with then Senate President Pro Tem Manny Aragon to loot the massive court building project. During the 3-year construction, Aragon, Martinez, former Albuquerque Mayor Ken Schultz, and 5 others secretly siphoned off millions of tax dollars into their own pockets. Judith Nakamura is Metro Court's chief judge.
And they covered their tracks because they conspired, everyone conspired who we trusted.
Your own court administrator was bilking the system. You never knew.
Never knew. None of us ever knew. We were absolutely betrayed by his actions.
In fact, the conspirators might have gotten away with their crimes, but no one figured on Judy Wagner.
They would all be free men today, if not for the work of Judy Wagner, because her diligence, her honor, and integrity are what led to their downfall.
Judy Wagner entered the picture in 2004 after a squabble between business partners ended up here in court. A judge appointed Judy to oversee the breakup of an obscure engineering firm called the P2RS Group. It was here in the P2RS office that Judy Wagner uncovered the first hint of scandal. The engineering firm was a subcontractor on the Metro Court construction.
I knew that there was something amiss.
Among the clues, this scribbled notation, Manny, $50,000. And huge checks from P2RS executive Raul Parra to Manny Aragon. There were other documents, emails, correspondence, bank records, political contributions, shell corporations. The trail of evidence led right here to the Metro Court building. December 21st, 2004 is a date burned into Judy Wagner's memory.
I woke up about 3 o'clock that morning and the pieces of the puzzle were starting to fall together.
Judy Wagner compiled her evidence in this blue notebook. It was a blueprint of public corruption. There were powerful political figures, fraud, money laundering, bribes, and kickbacks. Judy turned her evidence over to FBI Special Agent Leroy Chavez.
She broke the case, and the binder that she brought initially, that was the smoking gun.
She continued to cooperate with the FBI and with us, getting no compensation. Every time we needed to have a question answered that we knew she could answer, she answered it. She was governed by her sense of civic responsibility and, frankly, the truth.
She did a lot of our work for us at the FBI. She would have made a great FBI agent.
All 8 defendants in this case have pleaded guilty. First up for sentencing, the once legendary Manny Aragon. He ruled New Mexico's political scene for 3 decades. Now he'll rule a prison cell. The U.S. Attorney calls this the most important corruption case since statehood. Judy Wagner broke it open, but she won't be there to see the final chapter. She doesn't want the attention, considering herself to be just an average New Mexican. Some know differently.
She's the true hero in the Manny Aragon case. I think the citizens of New Mexico owe Judy Wagner a huge debt of gratitude.
I will never forget it. I'm very proud of the work that I did, And I'm proud of the fact that I did have the strength to go forward.
If people who care about New Mexico are writing the history, she needs to be in the chapter entitled Day-to-Day Heroes, ordinary people who did extraordinary things. I don't think it's possible to overestimate what she meant to us or to this case.
Larry Barker, KRQE News 13.
You go, girl. Judy Wagner was honored at a private ceremony in the FBI's Albuquerque office. She received a standing ovation. Asked whether she would do it all over again, she said, quote, "Absolutely."